Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the first ever Virtual Annual Cadet Inspection of 142 St. Andrews College Highland Cadet Corps. I'm so sorry that we can't present our regular annual cadet inspection this year. It's a truly fantastic day. It usually starts about 7 a.m. when Molly and I go for a walk onto the grounds of St. Andrews and have a look. Usually we're looking upwards to see if it's going to be raining that day. And most of the time we're very, very lucky. So it's incredible though, at 7 a.m., how many people are on campus at that time getting ready for the big day. The chairs are coming in, everyone's in perfect alignment, the flags are moving, the dais is in place, the trophies are set up, people are busily shining and polishing things. It's absolutely incredible. Often I run into the head of school, Mr. McHenry, as he too wants to see how the day will play out when it comes to the weather and the other activities. So it's absolutely very, very exciting. The big part of it begins with the Memorial Chapel, and that's a chance for our Cadet Commanding Officer, Blake Phillips, to address the cadets one last time. Because remember, this is our last time that our grade 12s will be on parade with our Cadet Corps. Then, of course, the musical tattoo, and the bands and the pipes and drums put on a wonderful display of musical prowess. Sometimes we have a drill team out there as well, and other displays. Sometimes our grade 8 cadets are out there with their displays, so it's very, very exciting as well. The guests start to arrive. The VIPs roll in, some very important dignitaries. This year it was to be Chief Eric Joliffe, and he's an old boy of the school as well, so former cadet. So absolutely fantastic. And then, of course, the highlight, 400 cadets march on to the quadrangle drill square with the pipes and drums leading, looking absolutely resplendent in their scarlet tunics and their Gordon tartan kilts. But today isn't about worrying about what we can't do or what we haven't done. It's about celebrating what we have done this year. It's very, very important to remember our traditions and our heritage, but also remember our accomplishments from this past year. We want to recognize some absolutely tremendous achievements, and most importantly, we want to recognize the years of service our grade 12 cadets have given to the Cadet Corps. So today we will have an address from Blake Phillips, the Cadet Commanding Officer, and we will have a chance to meet the RSM, Dutch Smith. We will have a chance to meet Mr. McHenry and Major Andrew O'Hare, the Deputy Commanding Officer. And there will be some words from the guest of honor for this year, Chief Eric Joliffe, who just recently retired as police chief with York Region Police. But before we go on, I'd like to take a moment to thank our faculty and staff for the incredible teamwork and effort, the indefatigable effort that they display time in and time out when we come to these parades. We have the largest cadet corps in the country, and the reason why it runs so smoothly is because of all the efforts that our team of faculty and staff give to the mission. It's absolutely brilliant. So bravo Zulu to all of you for a job well done. I'd like to thank all the cadets, grade 8 through grade 12, for this year. It's been a fantastic year of leadership and adventure training, and we certainly look forward to getting back into this, fingers crossed, in September. So until we meet again, Delius Gabrath. One last thing. This past winter, I was invited to a special mess dinner with the York Region Police. And towards the end of the event, I was asked to come to the front, where I was presented a drill cane, a ceremonial drill cane from Chief Eric Joliffe. He presented this especially to his former cadet corps, his old corps. And this year's annual inspection was to be the first parade with this drill cane. So I'd like to officially present this to our Regimental Sergeant Major, Chief Warrant Officer Dutch Smith, and turn the floor over to Dutch. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for the ceremonial drill cane presented by Chief Joliffe and the York Region Police. This drill cane will be carried proudly on all future parades. To all the cadets and NCOs of the 142 Highland Cadet Corps, thank you for supporting me as your Regimental Sergeant Major. We had a few opportunities to parade together during this year at the CO's Parade and at the Regimental Remembrance Service in Toronto back in November. More importantly though, we trained together each week and we shared in our leadership journey. Best of luck to you all in your future endeavors. I would now like to welcome you, the Cadet Commanding Officer, Lieutenant Colonel Blake Phillips.
Hello everyone. Thank you for being here with me today to celebrate the 115th anniversary of the 142 St. Andrews College Highland Cadet Corps. When I sat down to write my speech, I considered speaking about my journey with cadets, or what cadets means to me. But I didn't like the theme between those two topics, me. Instead, I wanted to take this opportunity to talk about you, the cadets, and give one final address as your cadet commanding officer. To the cadets, thank you for supporting your cadet leaders. I'm so proud to have led each and every one of you on parade, and I cannot wait to come back in coming years and see you command the parade. To the Cadet Corps leaders, I am so impressed by each and every one of you, and I'm so thankful to have worked alongside you. Even when it began to look like we weren't going back to school, your dedication to the Corps did not waver, which is a testament to your character as leaders. To the entire Corps, I could not have been prouder to lead a group of such fine young men, and I want to thank you for making the Cadet Corps the success that it is. In 1999, the school celebrated its 100th anniversary, and in 2005, the Corps celebrated its 100th anniversary. On both occasions, old boys came back to march on parade at the annual inspection. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite all grade 12 cadets and musicians to march on parade next year at the annual inspection alongside me. I think that it is fitting for us to come back and have one final proper parade before going into the next chapter of our lives. And I look forward to seeing you there. Let's see what Mr. McHenry is up to.
Hello everyone, and thank you for being with us here today. The Cadet Corps is an important part of the fabric of St. Andrews College. Its traditions go back 115 years to the earliest days of school life. Since its inception, leadership has been a focal point of the program, and it is here that the most important lessons are learned. Lessons that can apply to all walks of life and career choices. The cadet program prides itself on being able to evolve in its delivery of leadership to reflect the ever-changing world we live in. This allows us to ensure that the program is current, relevant, and impacting in the eyes of the young people today. Now, more than perhaps ever, our world needs solid leadership. I encourage you all to take advantage of all the opportunities presented to you and be all that you can be. I am so pleased with the effort, dedication, and commitment that each of you have shown throughout the training year. Over 20 grade 8 students and 3 cadet senior leaders have volunteered their time every Friday after school. 400 students in the upper school took part in leadership programs each and every Thursday, and another 150 students were part of our dynamic bands program. Well done to you for all of your successes. It is unfortunate that our global circumstances have not allowed us to come together at this point in time, but I look forward to seeing you back in the fall, where I promise we will make up for lost time. I will now turn things over to Cadet DCO Major Andrew O'Hare to introduce the awards. Thank you.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. It has been an honor and a privilege serving as the Deputy Commanding Officer this year. I've had a great chance to work with many of our future Cadet Corps leaders as the training officer for the Master Cadets course. And I'm confident to say that the future of our Cadet Corps is in good hands. It's customary at the annual cadet inspection to issue and present a number of awards and trophies. Before we announce this year's winners, I'd like to thank our reviewing officer, Old Boy and Chief of Police, Eric Joliffe. Chief Joliffe has been a truly committed Andrian, and we were so pleased to hear that he had accepted our offer and chose to be the reviewing officer for our 2020 year. I wish to thank him earnestly for his special message, which you will see after the awards are announced. Congratulations, everyone, and a job well done.
Thank you for inviting me to speak to you on this important occasion. I have very fond memories of St. Andrews College. Unfortunately, current world events don't allow me to be with you in person. but I'm delighted to share some thoughts with you as a former student. First and foremost, I know as cadets that you are always turned out exceptionally well and looking sharp on these special occasions. As Chief of Police of York Region, I also know firsthand through the hundreds of daily interactions that our members have with the public every day that professionalism and first impressions count enormously. Your department reflects pride, honor, and the respect of the values, customs, and traditions of St. Andrews College. It instills confidence and trust, and I can tell you that your ability to instill confidence and trust in others are two of the most important qualities that you can possess. I was asked to speak for a minute to you about leadership, one of this school's enduring values. It's a value that is perhaps easy to define, but very difficult to embrace. Many people confuse authority with leadership, but a position of authority merely gives you the opportunity and not the ability to lead others. Within the Cadet Corps, those who have rank or a title are given an opportunity to lead. But to guarantee success, you should view this as an opportunity for continuous learning and growth. As John F. Kennedy had planned to say in a speech in Dallas on November 22, 1963, leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. Your experiences at St. Andrews will serve you well in the future, careers, relationships, and life experiences. I encourage you to not only lead, but continue to learn and give back by being mentors and role models. During these times of challenge, like we're in now, our greatest accomplishments will come through helping others. Wherever your journeys take you, I have no doubt that you are well set up to face the world with confidence and achieve your dreams of success. Congratulations, and please stay healthy and safe.
My final role as Cadet Commanding Officer is to pass down the sword to the incoming Cadet Commanding Officer for the 2020-2021 school year. With this sword comes the responsibility of leading the largest and finest Cadet Corps in the nation. Do not take this responsibility lightly. Being promoted to Lieutenant Colonel and appointed the position of Cadet Commanding Officer for the 2020-2021 school year is Braden Donnelly. Congratulations, Braden. We are confident that you will lead the Corps towards success in the upcoming year. I wish you all the best for the remainder of the school year and safe journeys in the future. We will meet again. Dilius Gubra. Highlanders, to the flags, present arms!
Hand laddie, at the halt. Quick march.
Highlanders, slope, arms. Parade, attention! 142 St. Andrews College Highland Cadet Corps. Do your duties. Dismissed.